Hello and welcome to the the S45 ISFL Draft. I'm your host, CC. I used to be the GM of the Butchers. Now I'm just a player there. I'll be reading for Chicago and New York. And with me, I have some hosts who will introduce themselves now.
Hi, I am DeWalt27. I'm the GM of Berlin, and I'll be reading for Colorado and Orange County as well.
Hello, I'm Russ Drives the Bus. I am the GM for the San Jose SaberCats, and I'm also going to read picks for Sarasota and Yellowknife.
Hi, I'm Alt. I'm currently the Tijuana GM, but I'm filling in for my ISFL team NOLA, and I will also be filling in for Honolulu and Cape Town Crash.
Hey, I'm UC. I'm the Austin GM, and I'll be reading for Arizona and Baltimore and Austin.
Dang, you were so cool about it. I'm the Austin GM. No big deal. Okay. First up, we have my Butchers. And with the first pick, Butchers will be taking defensive end, Doctor Who, user the Whovian. Now, I will preface this note by saying that nobody in the Chicago War Room knows anything about Doctor Who, and one of them decided to take a shot at trying to make some
They have
references.
ChatGPT look some stuff up.
It was not ChatGPT, actually. Very anti-ChatGPT. So, wibbly wobbly, timey wimey sounds. What the heck? Is that a police box? How did that get there? Wait, is that the Doctor? Doctor Who, known to save civilizations and help people in need, has come to help the most desperate people of all, the Butchers. They're taking a break from fighting weeping angels and Sontarans to take up arms against wraiths and rhinos in the name of Chicago. With a young core on the Butchers, we knew we needed someone enthusiastic, engaged, and open to develop with the team. The Whovian checked all those boxes. We're putting all of our faith into Doctor Who and the Whovian, savior of the franchise. Welcome to Chicago.
This is one of the coolest ISFL draft moments of all time, I think. Because the Whovian is the spouse of one of the players in this league, and she was so open about being competitive and wanting to play against them, and so I loved seeing them go one. That it was a great scouting conversation for us as well, and I just think this is going to be a fantastic career to watch.
Yeah, we're super excited to get her into the locker room and see how the career pans out. And maybe we'll pick up some Doctor Who, like some actual Doctor Who references.
You're going to have
next few seasons, yeah. Okay, next up we have New Orleans.
And with the second pick of the 2055 ISFL Draft, New Orleans selects Paul Edgecombe, Tom Hanks from the London Royals, safety. We absolutely loved Tom. He's a big legend in NOLA, and we wanted to bring him back any means necessary, and we were able to pick him up at number 2. He's going to be a defensive stalwart for the entirety of his career here. We can't wait to win a Ultimus with him.
Yeah.
Hey
Tom. I don't
Tom.
know about that.
You like jazz?
I like that he's got like a Joker suit on here.
Yeah, pretty much.
The render colors are lending themselves well. But TH is great. Long-time user, old DSFL commish. They can dunk if they want, but he's a good boy. We're glad he's back.
Tom is fantastic.
I am glad he's back. I'm just messing around.
I'm glad he is in NOLA.
I hope he does another charity movie event where I can make him watch the B movie a second time.
Did they get
I'll help with that.
super drunk during that one, or was that a different stream?
Well, they had to drink every time it said B.
That's right. Gotcha. Okay.
Good lord.
Wasn't it him and Bex?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I'm surprised they're still around to this day to be drafted.
Man.
Right.
If I remember, Tom ended up drinking like a nice bottle of alcohol he had been saving because he had to like break into the reserves.
Yeah. Well, they were never the same again after that night.
It's a lot of B.
All right. The Saber Kitties are on the clock, Russ.
You do this every single
What?
season.
What do I do?
Every season you do this.
What are you talking about?
I don't know what I'm talking about. But I do know that at pick 3, we have made a selection, and it is
For real?
Kit Fisto, Private Penny. This fella, I don't know whether to say good or bad things, but I do know that we desperately wanted to get them back. We saw all the crazy tiebreaker scenarios going into week 16 where we could have had the first pick, we could have had the second pick. We ended up with the third, so I was fretting it out the whole way. Then the draft started, and we saw who go at 1, and I thought there might be a chance because we thought TH would probably go to NOLA, and so it all fell into place. So Penny is probably one of my best friends in the league right now. We talk every single day. He is a war room asset. He's a great person. Yeah, dude, you fell off, CC. How's that feel? I said it to your face in front of everyone. You fell off.
Jesus.
You don't talk to me anymore.
What?
You big leaguing me, bro.
We played FIFA like 2 days ago.
Not 2 days ago. It's been at least 3 or 4. Anyway, we love Penny in San Jose, and we are just super relieved that the draft fell the way it did, bringing him back.
Yeah, he was definitely someone we were considering at 1, and when we were talking about the possible prospects there, I was like, well, Russ has said that he's amazing, but he has also said how much of a shithead he is.
Never. I would never say that about my boy.
Oh, okay.
Never once said that.
He's not a troll or anything.
There's definitely
bully you at all.
I mean, that sounds more like Muford to me.
True. Let's not talk about Muford. Not on the stream. We can talk about him after.
Okay.
Colorado
good.
is up next.
Yeah.
With the 4th pick in the ISFL draft, Colorado selects Hercules Henry, running back, Minnesota. So the user, of course, is Wolkers. And this is what the GMs had to say.
Who?
Wolkers?
Hookers?
Never heard of him.
I think they're important. Wolkers has a legendary history in Colorado, which is weird if we don't know who they are. And we are excited to continue to add chapters to that. We also need our team attorney back in the fold for some pending litigation. That's concerning, that last part. No,
Concerning,
Wolkers
but
is
not surprising.
Wolkers is great. Current DSFL commissioner, creator of New York Silverbacks, Colorado GM, I think, helping them get over the hump and win an Ultimus. Great user, good person in the league, always elite players. So it's a really good pick here at 4.
Who said elite?
Debatable.
Okay, average user.
Yep.
There we go. There we go.
There we go.
Back it down.
Walker's also someone we talked about taking at 1. What did chat say?
Chat says he eats spaghetti dry.
Whoa.
I don't know if that's horrible or sick. I can't decide.
I mean, that's like eating a bowl of nails without any milk, right?
All right. Sick confirmed.
That was pretty good.
Next,
Thank you.
Orange County.
Orange County with the 5th pick in the draft. Orange County selects. Oh, I'm gonna say this the best I can.
You got this.
Siri Kjellstrom.
I would say Kiel.
Kjellstrom.
Kjellstrom. Yeah.
Kjellstrom.
Yeah.
I'm doing the best I can here. Linebacker, Bondi Beach. User Bex. And here's what the GMs had to say. For the 2nd draft in a row, Orange County is thrilled to land a crowd favorite recreate at 5th overall. Bex is an awesome user that we are thrilled to have on our defense for a long time to come. If you don't know Bex, I think that they are the longest reigning or the longest term ISFL commissioner.
I think so.
I don't know if they did anything else in their time here, but no, Bex is great. Had several really good players. Still, I don't know if around the league as much as they have been, but they always seem to do a really good job with all their players and everything they do. So I think this is a really strong pick here.
Yeah, great user, great pick.
Yeah.
Let's see if the next pick is just as great. Yellowknife is up.
It could be.
We'll see.
And I'll tell you what it is right now.
Do it.
At pick 6, Yellowknife has selected Emerson Biggins, Captain DMG. Let's see, their notes say, we're big on Biggins, and we were thrilled to see him here. When our previous plans on the D-line fell through, we knew we needed to find a new lineman in this draft. Not only is Biggins everything we were looking for in a player, the associated user is even better. Captain DMG burst onto the ISFL scene with an interest in league history and eager to dive into the community. We look forward to Emerson Biggins being the next big Yellowknife defensive lineman. Those are some notes, baby.
Yep. Another great new user here.
Yeah, they were very excited, asking a lot of very interesting questions in scouting that I hadn't seen in a while.
Yes, absolutely. I really enjoyed my scouting conversation with them. They seemed really excited to kind of get going in the league, and it really, like you said, asked a ton of good questions, just kind of learning how it works and what's going on. And obviously they've got earning TP figured out, so the rest comes pretty easy.
It almost felt like they were
Definitely.
scouting me.
Those are the best conversations.
I agree.
And as Captain's GM at Tijuana, he's an amazing guy. He's an absolute amazing player. He's great for us on the line. He's a great just user and just person to be around in the ISFL. I think he just won the best new author for the Gemini Awards this season. He's put out some amazing stuff. So I hope to see a future Hall of Famer in him.
Sounds like Ultimate has a crush.
Oh.
Only minor.
Spicy.
All right, Dustin. It looks like your hot Lizzies are up next.
All right.
Also, I just said your real name on the draft stream. How you like that?
I'm in the chat as Dustin Ewell. I don't think anybody's gonna be surprised
Before. You've done it before. The first draft stream I ever did with DeWalt, you kept calling him Dustin. It's like, who is Dustin? Who is Dustin?
Oops.
With the 7th pick in this draft, my hot Lizzies select Willie Swaggart, user Glims, position running back. Here's what Rhodes had to say, which I don't really care about, but let's see it.
Yeah.
When Glims was still on the board, it came to us, every thought of putting the pick on the block immediately went away, which I don't know what he's talking about in the first place. We loved having Glims with us in the past. We are delighted to have Glims back in our team, and Rhodes is excited to finally have a use for his favorite emoji again. Welcome back. Really, Glims being on our team in the past was unfortunately mostly as an IA user, using their player, kind of in some, as a long-term linebacker for us, and then eventually a switch to O-line. But Glims is somebody I've had the pleasure to talk to for 2 or 3 players now, and every time I've really had them high on our draft board, and then they've always slipped through the gap, going a pick or two early. So this is one where I'm finally excited to add them to our team and get to have them actually on the team and active, and this is exciting for me.
Yeah, I loved Glimpse ever since we GM'd against each other back in like S45 or whatever. Great user. And it looks like Arizona is on the clock.
With the 8th overall pick, the Arizona Outlaws select Xavier Buckley, Captain Gusar, Portland Pythons linebacker. Here's what they had to say about this pick. With a need at linebacker and a legendary outlaw on the board, the choice to grab Gusar was truly a no-brainer. With our linebacker core in regression, he is another piece to add into the Outlaws' future defense. He recently took over Portland again and will team up with his co-GM Bamford. We are a Gudar team with him around. My negative points for that one.
Oh, sorry, I was muted.
Oh my god.
Thought he was saying something.
Yeah. Sorry about that. All right. Next we have Sarasota. Who's reading for Sarasota?
It's not me.
That's me.
Oh, okay.
This is going well.
It's me.
Sounds fine.
Yeah, everything's great. And
what?
what?
Sorry, go ahead. I was told to mute that my Discord is giving notifications.
Oh no.
I said that literally a half hour ago.
Why didn't you tell me?
Be a man of the people.
Sorry,
Yeah,
go
this
ahead,
guy-
Russ.
All right, maybe I will.
I shouldn't have said that out loud. Muford's going to be in my DMs any second now.
Yeah, it's a big mistake. It's a rookie mistake. That's all right.
Ugh.
With the 9th overall pick, Sarasota has selected.
Oh, one second.
Oh,
There we
He's
go.
trying to get me to leak, bruh.
oh.
Ali Star, user Prodigal Son. Their notes say in our interview with presumably now Ali, he told us, "I'm so mean, I make medicine sick." And we felt like that was a quote of a linebacker destined for great things in the ISFL. This was an easy pick for a new user who's already shown themselves to be a heavyweight earner in this league. Ali Star adds on to an already talented yet young defense that will only start to peak in the coming seasons. Welcome to Sarasota, Prodigal Son.
Hey now.
Very
Look
nice.
at
You're an
that.
Ollie Star. Get your game on.
Nope.
Go play.
Wow.
That's enough of that.
Wow.
Come on.
Absolutely beautiful.
Come on.
I love it.
We're going to get copyright striked, and it's going to be your fault this time instead of mine.
I'm
Man.
sorry to ruin this.
We won't make any money
awards
now.
straight web.
I wonder if it's been long enough since the last one that we won't get suspended from YouTube. Anyway, Unk, you're up next.
With the 10th overall pick, my Austin Copperheads will select All-Pro Pug Walrus, defensive tackle. Elite render, truly. Holy shit.
Wow.
Pug, he spent his entire last career on Austin, and we are very excited to be able to bring him back, not just as an abuser and a player, but also as a GM. I don't think we officially announced it anywhere, but he will be taking over for Frazzle.
Leaks.
Thank God. So, welcome back, Pug.
Leagues.
Leaks. Find this
Tamper.
guy.
Frazzle,
Ban him.
Probably ban him from being GM too.
bring back Frazzle.
Ban him.
Pug,
Yeah,
you
well,
can, you can
ban
decline my
UC
offer.
and then Frazzle can take over for UC.
Nice.
Yeah.
I love that idea.
All
More
right, we
time for
solved it.
FIFA?
Yeah,
Unk.
we solved it.
And,
Yep.
and he needs the practice.
He's sure
Got
does.
him.
What do you mean?
No, nothing. You're great. You're great. New York is up next. And with pick 11, they will be selecting linebacker Harry Passive Man, user Cody, longtime user. And I think Wizard sent me these notes. And he said, the War Room was passively mulling over the options to make here at 11th overall, and really we were just indifferent on who to select there. Ultimately, our apathy led us to believe Perry Passive Man would be the most indecisive pick for the future of our defense. Jokes aside, we were stoked to see Cody here at 11 overall as a longtime user and former Philly / Cape Town GM. We knew this would be a great pick. Love Cody. Miss having him and Pat on to help host these streams. And next we have Cape Town, his former team.
All right. With the 12th pick, the Cape Town Crash select Sebastian Lovecraft Dagon from the Tijuana Luchadores, safety. And let's pull up the notes here. The Chubby Unicorns have been a premier defensive powerhouse for several reasons now, and they don't plan to give up that title anytime soon. From our very first interaction with Dagon, it became abundantly clear that they were the perfect new user to bring on board. They've got an exciting energy and fill a position in need. By every measure, we believe Dagon to be perfect for us. As is GM, I love this guy. He's a great safety. He's a great player. Absolute steal
Is
of
this
pick.
another crush?
I think this guy crushing a little bit.
He's crushing.
I am repping all my players here, all right?
Rep your set, dude. Rep your
No
hood.
Equal
other DSFL
opportunity.
GMs, all right? I'm
All
here,
of the
there, and
DSFL
out.
Crazy.
teams are equally good.
If
Just
you're
so
gonna rep
everyone
it-
knows.
I'm
better
sorry,
rep
who has an
every
Ultimini?
DSL player.
Yeah,
Who just won the
I
Ultimini?
think almost every team has an Ultimate.
yeah, maybe.
Yeah, but who has the most?
Wait, but hold on. What we're not focusing on is that Dagon, if you
Six.
haven't had a chance, look at their Discord PFP because it might be the best one that exists in this league. So
Better
Just a
than
little tidbit.
D-Walt's Saints logo?
I'm actually not a Saints logo. I'm a beautiful landscape background right now.
Interesting.
On the stream,
Anyway,
it's
yes,
showing
it's
us the
better.
Saints logo.
Oh, great user. Somebody we kept seeing fall down the draft and was like, wow, somebody's gonna get a really good pick here, and go
And
figure.
they did.
Cape Town at 12. I mean, this is, I don't want to say steal, but this is really good value.
It's a robbery.
And there you have it. All right. Next is Cape Town again, it looks like.
That can't be possible.
That's crazy.
Truly
Somehow
couldn't
it
be right.
is. All right, with the 13th pick of the ISFL Draft, Cape Town select Juron Riley, Huskies 311 from the Dallas Bird Dogs, linebacker. The CTC defensive rebuild continues. Huskies is the perfect addition to our linebacker core and brings a wealth of experience and knowledge to our team. LCC is particularly excited to have someone to talk college basketball with. Go Hoosiers.
Oh, that's.
I don't support the
Oh.
Hoosiers. I currently am at Colorado, so how is that what you may?
Go Jayhawks, to be
Hoosiers.
honest, but yeah, Husky's very long time user, been around a while.
Former GM of Baltimore.
Along with you.
Yeah, no, Huskies is great. Great user, longtime user. For some reason, I don't know what they're going to talk about, like the good old days when UConn and Indiana were relevant, or.
Yikes.
But no, Huskies is good. I know that they've got a chance to kind of refocus, and get back into the league, and they have all the ability in the world to be a max earner and have great players, and it'll just be getting right back on track.
You should really put some respect on Victor Oladipo and Cody Zeller's names. It wasn't that long ago.
Victor Oladipo was great on The Masked Singer.
I told you
That's
we're
a
old.
singer. He's a really good singer.
On The Masked Singer. Yeah, no, he's good.
Anyway, pick
Spoilers.
14, Honolulu is up.
And I'm back up again for a third time.
Beautiful.
With the 14th pick of the ISFL Draft, the Honolulu selects.
The Honolulu what?
Honolulu.
Honolulu selects.
There you go.
I'm not flipping the slide until you say it.
Honolulu Hahalua.
Hey, there you go.
Hey.
I wanted to see if you messed it up real bad. Anyway.
I wanted
it's
to
a trade.
You, Gary.
How exciting.
No.
Oh
I'll
my
be
God.
taking this from here.
Unbelievable. You made him do all that just for this.
This
To not read a pick.
is hazing.
Yes. Welcome to the group.
Okay, so
I'm stealing it now.
It looks like Colorado's traded up to this pick, and in return they have given Honolulu the 18th pick, their second rounder, and next season's first round pick, which means Colorado is up.
And with the 14th pick in this draft, Colorado has selected Klaus von Reinhers. Offensive line, Norfolk, user Job. The GMs went to say, Job goes way back with a few users currently on the Yeti, and we are thrilled to welcome them to the team. We regard them as a top-tier user and simply couldn't wait to make this pick. I believe Job's first player was Son of Havoc on S22, I want to say.
Gang.
Fantastic locker room person. They are a fantastic user. It really is a great addition here, and O-line going at 14 or going in the first round, I think almost always symbolizes that they offer a lot more than just the value of the position, but usually offer a great user too.
Oh, are you saying second rounders are not valuable?
Are worthless
to position to users?
I've never been a first
Hot
rounder.
take from the Berlin GM.
I'm a second rounder.
I said what I said. That's
I was
it.
an 11th rounder, but
if you have an issue with that, DMCC and let me know.
Please don't. Okay. Chicago is back on the clock, and with pick 15, my butchers will select a trade. This one's a little more exciting than the last one.
Wow.
We're trading away that pick in return, and some cap space. In return, we're getting Cape Town's pick next year, first round pick, and their aging running back, Jarvis Harbinger Marion?
Oh.
Marion? I think it's Marion.
I think it's Marvin.
Marvin?
I don't know.
You pronounce it.
Oh, boy.
That'd be interesting. I'm not the GM anymore. You can't get mad at me for not knowing the player names. So yeah.
He has immunity.
Cape Town. I always have immunity. Cape Town is now on the clock.
All right.
It's a lot of picks.
Yeah, I know, a lot of picks for me. And for Cape Town, with the 15th pick of the ISFL Draft, Cape Town selects Simon Winston Sizzle from the Norfolk Seawolves, cornerback. Let's see here. You thought we were done? Hell no. CTC is going all in on this class by drafting yet another defensive star. While Sizzle fills a huge need for our team, if we're being completely honest, we only drafted him so we could all play League of Legends together.
This is a Dota 2
That sounds
stream,
terrible.
so we don't talk about League of Legends here.
This is a Dota 2 stream?
Yeah.
What?
I'm going to be honest. You're the only person I know that plays Dota 2, Dustin.
This is a Dota 2 stream. We're not going to talk about League of Legends here.
Sounds good. All right.
But
go ahead.
I was just going to say, obviously, just like they said, they seem to really be buying into this class for Cape Town. They got 3 really strong users right at the end of the first round, start of the second. This just seems like a really good pick and somebody I think a lot of people maybe would have considered a first rounder, or not even been surprised if they'd been maybe a top 5 pick at some points. So
I think I consider them a first rounder. I put them in the thing.
well, you sir lost some TPE.
What an idiot.
Did Cape Town fools.
How did you not see this coming?
Yeah.
Anyway, I hope you guys are enjoying Ultimate's voice, because New Orleans is on the clock.
I'm back again with the
Goodness.
16th pick of the ISFL Draft. The New Orleans second line select Dawel Weavis, AW13 from KCC, and he's a cornerback. Honestly, AW13, he's an amazing guy, and we kind of are in a desperate need for cornerback, and he fills that spot perfectly. Hopefully, we've drafted another legendary cornerback for NOLA, as we seem pretty good with doing.
Until you read the name, I didn't get the name.
You
this
didn't
whole
see
time.
that?
No.
Weavis.
Yeah, dude. Dawel Weavis is
Not
the
immediately.
best cornerback in the league.
Did you say the Weeg?
In the league.
The Weeg, yeah.
It's Twoo. It's Twoo.
New Orleans second wine.
The problem here, though,
Well, this
with
is
that
just a lovely
statement
pick.
about
Lovely.
him being the best cornerback,
Oh,
wink, wink,
is this a leak?
is that
H.O.
San
get in the
Jose
chat.
has selected a player at this position. Oh my God. Let's do it. Micah Dixon, Shiloh Moxie. Let's go. This is a player that has come over from the SHL. They are you just gonna let it rip, huh? I had a great conversation with them. They're really passionate about hockey. They also enjoy sim leagues. They were in SHL, like I mentioned. They helped lead a rebuild over there, and they're looking for like a new sim league home for a while. So I think they've already shown that they can clearly get the TPE done and start earning. They've done some media, so we're really really hot to get this corner for us, because we've got sort of an odd situation in our secondary. But he wants to win with Minnesota, so that may take a little bit, but that gives us time to let him cook and let my co-GM, CK, sort of fade into the distance with his current player, who's also a corner. So by the time he's done, we should have a spot ready for Micah. So very excited to get Shiloh.
Russ, so I'd like to let you know that I've received one DM saying that someone's mad at you for disrespecting second rounders, because Dustin told them to DM me.
Oh, they're mad at Russ?
Yeah, how did I do that?
I don't know.
This
That's
is Russ's
interesting.
fault. Russ influences all my bad decisions, but I will have to say
Okay,
this pick
okay.
is just perfect.
Attaboy.
Hilarious.
Let him know. Yeah, we're hyped. That's also a sick render. I need to know who did this one.
Doesn't it
That's-
say?
Bailey.
Bailey.
Does
says
it?
on the top?
Right
Oh,
there.
Bailey. Yeah, I knew it was Bailey. Bailey's dope as hell.
Yeah. Yeah.
You knew.
I did know the whole time.
Okay. Honolulu's up next, it looks like.
Yep, and I'm back again.
Oh my goodness.
I know. I basically have every
What's
single
funny
pick.
is you picked
This
the
guy
draft
just
notes
doesn't
first.
shut up.
I did. With the 18th pick in the ISFL Draft, the Honolulu Hahalua
There you
Select.
Nailed it.
Worth Sam Blaze, G 2019, from the Norfolk Seawolves, playing at running back. And I do have a poem for this. In the heart of the game, where the tackles meet grace, a scoony fullback takes his rightful place. When, with grit in his veins and determination bold, he charges through challenges, a story to be told. With every yard gained and every block thrown, a Scooney's fullback spirit is eternally known. Over Scooney's career, we have tried multiple times to see if we can bring them into Han, and glad we were finally able to make that happen. Excited to see what we can do with a max earning fullback and the type of career he will have.
Yeah, Scotty's a good user. Probably is worse than Blaze. In terms of stats.
Pretty high bar.
Yeah, pretty high bars. Blaze is one of the most sim-blessed users I've ever seen.
Am I wrong? This is a true fullback build, right? Or true
Yep.
fullback?
It sure is.
Almost 1,000 yards for a real fullback. Impressive.
Good stuff.
All right. Oko is on the clock.
Oh, yeah, I do things here. With the 19th pick in the ISFL Draft.
Did you forget the year?
Yeah, I did actually. That's why I don't keep saying it. 44?
45. It's on the bottom.
Right there,
bottom
man.
middle.
Yeah, it's somewhere there.
And on the bottom right.
Orange County selects Firmius Bandersnatch. Tight end, Bondi Beach. User, Michigan Anonymous.
Sorry, what was that?
Nailed it.
Anonymous.
Nailed it.
I thought I had it, but I read words as they're written, and this was a challenge for me. Like I said earlier, I'm not hooked on phonics.
Okay.
The user said, "We are very
user
glad
said
to
this?
land." Sorry, yeah, the user said.
User wrote their own notes.
The user said, "I'm the best damn tight end there's ever been."
I
Okay.
think
The
it was
GM?
I think it was Cord that sent the notes.
Yeah, probably, and also in my DMs. But we are very glad to land Mish in the second round, as we expected him to be gone well before our pick. He really impressed us in scouting, and we are excited to land another proven earner this late.
Very nice. Yeah, Michigan is super cool in WFC. That's where I know him from. Great pick here. And next we have Yellowknife.
Yellowknife is me.
Oh, I assumed it was Ultimate.
Well, that's
since every
fair
other
and
pick
true.
is him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, all right, with pick 20 in the draft, Yellowknife has selected a trade.
Oh my
man.
god, it actually is Ultimate.
You cannot escape me. I am here. I am permanent.
He
All right.
chose this life.
All right, Ultimate, do you want to talk about why you guys made this trade?
Yeah. Honestly, when I was going through, I think just looking at all the TP, all the scouting, I basically noted there's going to be around 22 guys that I think are going to be marquee type of pickups. So we wanted to get someone within that 20 to 22 range in that pick, and Yellowknife was willing. And honestly, we were fine with giving up both pick 27 and pick 30 for it. So honestly, it feels like a really good trade for us.
Well, I would disagree because the Butchers have a pick later in the draft. So I would say that there's about that many good prospects. But to each their own. You guys are on the clock.
Yeah, we're on the clock. And for Yeah, I'm on the clock, I guess. For the 20th pick of the season 45 ISFL Draft, the New Orleans second line select Andre Ben. Ben from the Tijuana Luchadores, wide receiver. Ben the legend. He is an absolute legend in Tijuana. And when he was on the board, we wanted him. So we picked him. He's an absolute legend.
Dang, that's a wild strat. That's a wild draft strategy, brother.
It is. I mean,
That's crazy.
is just picking legends. It's completely wild, out of left field. Really, they should make a Moneyball on New Orleans, but
draft strategy.
I digress.
Be the change you want to see in the world.
Yeah.
Make Moneyball.
Yeah.
Tijuana New Orleans pipeline strong.
Yeah.
I know it is, because now we have Baz as GM, so he's Tijuana royalty.
I want to know what's going on in this render.
What's going on with this render? Okay, so you see,
What?
I'll be honest, I don't know what's going on.
Is this like a practice? You got two plays going on at the same time?
So Ben just,
I mean, it's clean.
With the Niners.
Don't get me wrong.
Maybe he came from the right end and swooped around and took it right out of his hand.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
maybe
but he is running the wrong way now, though. So
we Tom well in Tijuana.
Don't even worry about
it. Put some TP into intelligence, maybe.
Yeah, there you go.
No.
Big Ben.
Did you guys consider drafting anybody who was better at fantasy football, or was it always Ben?
Oh boy. Cooked him.
Honestly, we consider fantasy football to be at the lower end for requirements for prospects, so that wasn't a big factor for us. But
is that question 150?
No, that's actually question 223.
Oh, okay.
For Tijuana, so
yeah, that's pretty low then.
Yeah.
Sick.
Ben was always my favorite. Whenever I was Tijuana's updater, Ben was my favorite update. Super easy. Usually just banked it.
Now who's crushing?
New York's updater. He's on New York for forever. He was a really easy update. Yeah.
Yep. All right.
It's easy. Got it.
Looks like I didn't say that. Looks like Berlin is on the clock, though.
With the 21st pick in the S45 ISFL Draft, Berlin selects a trade.
Whoa.
Why did you do this?
Oh, I love an asterisk. Hell yeah.
We did this for reasons, but we decided to trade 21 overall for 28 overall in the better of Orange County and Berlin's second round picks next year. And then we also needed a little bit of cap space. I need to buy a new pair of shoes.
$1 million pair of shoes.
Yeah, I mean, everybody, I'll do some leaks here. Everybody knows we have to draft our GM in the second round. So it was
for any new users, that is a rule. GMs have to be drafted with the first pick in the second round.
So we tried to make it so it wasn't as much of a reach, although it's still too high of a pick coming up, even though it's the last pick in the second round.
I would agree.
But yeah, it's just hard. I mean, this seemed like we think all the users we wanted were probably going to be gone if we even had a chance to try and attempt to trade up in the second round. So yeah, just did what we had to do. But with the 21st pick in the S45 ISFL Draft, Orange County decided to take Ben Jeremy Harder. Offensive line, Bondi Beach. That's 3 Bondi Beach users now. They don't put that in the notes, but obviously the Bondi pipeline to OCO is strong. The GMs had to say, we have an opening on the offensive line that we've been trying to fill with stopgap measures for the last few seasons. Phil is a standout guy with connections to OCO through PBE. We are ecstatic to add him to the rest of our young offensive core. It's a little weird. So yeah, I know Philly. We play some Rocket League together occasionally. They're a very fun person. They're a very strong presence in some other sim leagues, very specifically PBE as the GM of New Orleans, I believe. But they're a great addition at this pick. Somebody that was like, oh, they're going to be gone for sure. And then as we traded back, we're like, yep, that's a good move up.
Definitely. Love to see offensive linemen get taken relatively early. Looks like Arizona is on the clock now.
Hello. Hi. Yes, Arizona.
Is this your first time reading?
With the 22nd. Yeah, I've never read before.
I
With
meant,
the
that's
22nd
not what I
overall
meant.
pick. With the 22nd overall pick, the Arizona Outlaws will select Garlic Jr. Who's Garlic Sr.? Soup, the Dallas Bird Dogs. That's what they have to say here. In the second round, we knew what we were going to do going to the draft, and the Outlaws are excited to welcome Soup to Arizona. Garlic Jr. joins Birdie, Mannering, Philip, Phipps, and I on the Connecting Dots podcast, and we can't wait to see their DBZ character shine. Good Soup.
Good soup.
Garlic Jr. is a throwback. That's a good one. We like
Uh,
that.
Soup is probably the best. What's a gridiron player in the league, right?
Yeah, definitely. Back in the old days before
Woof.
they made it put a
Jamar
paywall
It's
could
on
a
it.
never.
different one, though.
Frost
It's a
and
different
soup.
soup.
Oh, is this a different soup?
This is a different soup. Yeah.
Are you
Oh
sure?
no.
This is Lemon's. I'm pretty sure this is Lemon's wife.
Oh,
I'm still gonna make the claim: the best gridiron player in the league.
yeah. No way to verify.
Prove it.
Yeah.
Bold claim.
Try it.
We'll see maybe in the future if it works out. But
Yeah.
for now, we will just figure out who Sarasota takes.
Yeah, we can move right on with that. And at 23, Sarasota has indeed selected Raw Cheese McPickle, Eric Belmont. With no human users left on the offensive line, we seem to be in a bit of a pickle here in Sarasota. Well, we figured what better way to get yourself out of a pickle than to pick a pickle, a McPickle to be exact. McPickle really tickled our fancy, and we fully expect to see the pancakes trickle in. Welcome to Sarasota, Eric Belmont. That's a lot of pickle.
A lot of pickle. Big fan of Eric. He was also a WFC GM, so we got to know him through there. Good user. Fun to talk to.
I like that the sailfish is like a tattoo on his body already.
It's almost more like a brand.
That's pretty cool.
Fate.
Yeah.
This is what you have to look forward to. Sarasota draft picks.
They'll stamp you.
All right, Unc. You're up.
All right. With the 24th overall pick, the Austin Copperheads will select. Whoa, a trade.
My
We don't
No
do that.
way.
Tell us about
No
it.
way.
There's a very funny story behind this trade.
It better be hilarious.
Not gonna be good enough.
We'll see
So
if a
we
single
agreed
one of us
upon this
laugh.
trade. We agreed on this trade before the Ultimus, but because we misunderstood the rules, I thought it was supposed to be posted after the Ultimus. Turns out, no, it was supposed to be before. So you get to see it now instead of last week. Yeah, that's the story. Wow.
Wow,
Thank you, Joel.
that's crazy.
Trash.
Okay, Baltimore's up.
It's still me. With the 24th overall pick, Baltimore will select Chappie, McChapperson, Charple, Chapperback, quarterback. Baltimore had to say about this draft pick. Baltimore is thrilled to bring this cheerful and chirpy old chap back to Baltimore. With Preston Beats into regression, thank God, we now have our QB of the future to pair with our young playmakers. Chappie is a friendly fellow, and without him back in the fold, the locker room just wouldn't be the same. Welcome back, lad.
Welcome back, Chappie. I mean, Purple. Whatever.
Purple.
Same thing. All right. Next, we have New York, who I'm rooting for. And with the 25th pick in the S45 draft, they will select quarterback Scuttle McDiddle, user Scudmuffin19. Very brief draft note here. PSA, we drafted Scudmuffin. Oh, and mad props to the London Royals.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's it.
Ah, I see. Very detailed. We like that.
Yep.
I think DeWalt wrote that one.
Did the user wrote that one? I think.
Yeah,
The
fair.
user wrote it. Okay. Looks like the Hawks are up next.
With
Uh-huh.
20.
We're getting
What
there.
stream is good? Hello? I can't see the
Yep.
stream anymore.
You can't see the stream? I think it's a
He is
you
having
problem.
Wi-Fi issues.
I can help you out. It's the Hawks pick, so just read that.
It's the 26.
That's true. You don't need to see the stream.
Yeah, 26. It's the 26.
Just say the thing. Do the thing.
We have a
Master
process
Chief.
here. Okay.
Pick your punter. Snowy Wolves. Here's what Baltimore had to say.
Who?
Say it ain't snow. After trading for an additional second-round pick, we would have had a meltdown if Snowy wasn't available. Lucky for
Nice.
us, he kept snow falling down the board.
Oh boy.
Snowy possesses a powdery leg and has
What?
ice in his
What?
veins. And we're
Stretch.
snow happy to bring him back to Baltimore, or to bring him to Baltimore. This pick was a snow
Oh no.
brainer. Okay, we'll stop flooding you with the snow puns now. I'm sure that made you grunt. Glad to have you join the elite of the league, Spartan.
They were
Nailed
really
it.
cooking until
Yeah.
powdery leg.
Overdid it a little
No
bit.
way.
You needed powderful would have been fine. We
I was
would've got it.
thinking during the reading, I was like, wow, there's been a distinct lack of the pun draft notes tonight. And then it just went downhill from there.
Powdered leg was questionable, I think.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah. Mostly.
But
The rest of it,
mostly pretty
absolutely hailed it.
good. Oh my
Nice.
God.
Yeah.
Nice.
Anyway, at least 3 of us on this stream absolutely love Snowy.
Yep.
Old Duck S22 represent.
Gang.
I don't care what I said. He's not that bad.
Whoa.
No.
Whoa.
Snowy's the best. I've drafted Snowy way too many times to have anything but great opinions on them.
Very cool.
We love him.
Next up is Yellowknife.
Which is wild because I do have opinions on this.
Whoa.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
God.
Pick 27. Yellowknife selects my grandson, Tuba Days, Luke Hunter. So their GM pick. Let's say Reach. They have a lot more vowels in that, but
Reach.
I'm gonna go with
Reach.
I'll let y'all. There you go. Handle it. Handle business.
Horrible reach.
We even moved back in the draft to avoid Hunter, but there's just no getting away. Apparently, he's the little brother of one of the Yellowknife GMs. Such nepotism. It's
You hate
true.
to see it.
It's sad. It's the worst thing that probably will happen in this draft. Maybe allegedly, we don't know, but you
Just
can't do anything about it.
Just so everyone knows, it's a tradition to say reach when a GM pick is made, and Tuba is the Yellowknife.
And it just turns out that this actually is a reach, so
yeah,
it
that's
just
true.
works out. Yeah.
Yep.
It's good
So
stuff.
2 different ways. All right. Let's see if the next pick is a reach.
It sure will be.
Oh,
With the
Spoilers.
28th pick in the S45 draft, Berlin picks Pitter Patter,
Oh
wide
my
receiver,
God, you were right.
Ritsuba.
yikes.
Rotes actually wrote these notes, so I guess
He wrote his own notes? Is this
Yeah,
why
I
you
don't
were
know
saying
why.
that the user wrote his notes the whole
Yeah,
time?
Oh my
it's in
God, the
here.
user actually wrote
Yeah, the
their own
user wrote
notes.
his notes.
Yeah.
Full
so it's-
circle, dude. We definitely rehearsed these, by
Crazy.
the way. I hope everybody
Yeah,
enjoys
it's-
this.
It was
Yeah.
actually
bad.
recorded before.
Yep.
This isn't even
Well,
live.
I'll just get through them quick.
All right.
Yeah.
As much as I tried to trade up to 1 overall to draft myself, teams just weren't offering us the pick. We tried to mortgage the future. Instead, we somehow were able to obtain my player with the 28th pick. It's no surprise I'm here. I'm very toxic, but nonetheless, I'll just ruin this team from the inside. So that's kind of
Great.
weird.
Nice.
Fantastic.
Love to see it.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
yeah,
pretty
that was a
bad.
pretty big reach. Next up, we don't have a reach. 'Cause we're starting the 3rd round.
Allegedly.
Well, this user
What?
might have a long reach.
Allegedly.
The reach might
Oh,
be
I
pretty
see what
important.
you're
for
saying.
this.
I get it.
Mm.
All right. Pick 29, the Butchers select. Tight end, Neil Bonnet. Possibly Bonet. User MMA Jake 710. And Painted said, we had a lot of interest from other teams in trading for this pick, but ultimately we stayed pat and took the player we thought was a for sure steal this late in the draft. While
Steal?
they may have... Huh?
Steal?
Steal?
You get 1 steal per draft.
I think that is the first.
They're calling their card.
Dang.
Crazy.
I think that is our first. Anyway, ultimately I already read that part. While they joined late, they have been earning really consistently, and they play a position of need for us. We know he was a steal too, since he was the player the other teams were targeting if we did trade the pick. So we're very happy to have you and welcome to the team. Painted as referencing, we got multiple messages from other teams after we made the pick saying, like, dang, this was who we were trying to trade with you for. So, very popular guy, Neil Bonnet is.
You're talking like a GM, CC.
It's almost like I used to be one for 20 seasons.
You better be careful.
That it?
What? 20? No.
Got the short end of the stick.
Yeah,
20 seasons too many. Don't worry.
Yikes.
Absolutely
Dang
true.
right.
Hey, one of
True.
those seasons was good, though.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
And the
All
last
right,
one,
so
round.
allegedly at pick 30, Yellowknife has made a selection, and they have chosen
To
trade.
They have traded for Baltimore's next year second round pick, and yeah, that's it. So now Baltimore's up.
With the 30th overall pick, Baltimore will select Isabella Garcia Shapiro, Dude Woman. Dude Woman said her favorite part about the league is roasting Dude Man in the Discord servers. That alone was worth trading a future second round pick to ensure we brought her back to Baltimore. Whatever else she provide to the team is gravy. We know she'll do great things and add to an already loaded offensive line.
Yeah.
Sorry if you heard some background noise. I was letting my dog out of the room.
Good dog.
Good dog. It's the one in the profile picture, in case anyone was wondering.
That's my dog Ranger.
The boy.
Yep. My dog Ranger. But all right, Russ. Looks like you guys are up next.
Allegedly.
Allegedly?
And at pick 31, we have allegedly cited a local cryptid. Look at that.
Allegedly.
User Shiki. Yeah, it's alleged sighting. It's a cryptid. You never really see them, you know?
True.
Yeah.
We had a brief but very fun conversation with Shiki and asked them the only question that really mattered, which is, are they a cat person? To which they replied with pictures of their insanely handsome orange cat. So
Couldn't be
that's
as
really
handsome
all
as
we
mine.
needed to know. I mean, it's pretty close, actually. Yeah, I don't want to.
Yeah, pretty close, but not quite, right?
Yeah, you know, just like
Yeah.
that.
Perfect.
But yeah, we had a great conversation. They said they'd be happy to play for anybody, so we were down for that, and we were hoping that they'll be around tonight, and we can get them introduced to everybody and have a good old time.
Wow, that was a good pick.
Jesus, you're just crushing it right now.
Why don't you join these more often?
Yeah, I wish you would.
This is one.
Your friends
it's not
are
what
here.
the people
Why
want.
are you avoiding us most seasons?
It's not
Yeah.
what the people want.
It is.
But
We're
it's
the
what
people,
they need.
We're the people and we want it.
and the people are also in Colorado.
No,
They
people
are.
that matter. Yeah,
Hold on. that
and
was
those
fucked
people.
up.
And those
Anyway.
people in Colorado with a 32nd pick in the S45 ISFL Draft select Mike Hawk, linebacker.
Who?
What's
Who was
the
it?
user?
Sorry?
Mike Hawk?
What's
Oh,
the user?
Mike Hawk.
no, the user.
No, that's the player. What's the
Oh,
user?
the user. Poo Poo NP.
Wow.
Attaboy, crushed it. Amazing.
Anyway,
So, the notes say, couldn't pass on a name like that. Will Mike be
Yeah.
the next great Mike linebacker? Oh, football pun. We sure hope so.
Not if they want stats.
Sorry.
Congratulations,
That's
Mike
a
Hawk.
little sim joke for you. little sim comedy. Hello.
Everyone loves sim comedy.
Yeah, baby.
hear
Welcome to the
all
league.
these.
That's what we're here for.
Okay. The Otters are on the clock.
Oh, baby. Here we
Oh,
go.
man.
With the
Let's hear
33rd
it.
pick in the S45 ISFL Draft.
Mhm.
Orange County Otters select Asher Daniels, tight end, Norfolk. User, Young Buck.
I hear all players with that first name just suck. Is that true, Dustin?
I'm not gonna trash your player, Young Buck, but my player with that name was absolute garbage.
Interesting.
It was a skill issue. I don't think you'll experience the same thing.
Okay.
This is what my Uptown Cord had to say. Landing an active player this far into the draft always feels great. We are more than happy to draft a player with this untapped potential this late in the draft. Again, that was my Uptown Cord.
Why are you saying it like that?
Yeah, what's going on?
Am I missing something?
What are you doing? You're having too much fun.
Anyway, Yellowknife is on there. Oh,
Dial it back.
no. Keep going, Dustin. It's all you.
He's my Uptown Cord.
What key are you in?
I think that was like a G sharp, G double
Sick.
sharp.
Sick.
Oh,
Oh, the key of G double sharp.
Also known
I
as
see. Ah, yes, also known as H. Beautiful. Okay.
Wouldn't double sharp be H sharp?
He's. Oh no.
No, that's
H, don't do this. Don't do this
Come
to
on.
yourselves. And
All right,
but
music
what
nerd.
will
let's
happen
hear
here?
who's at 34.
Yeah, let's move this right along here. Yellowknife has selected at pick 34.
You said the word.
I did. I said Yellowknife. Coach Jones, Coach SJ, 35.
Did you say meow?
Meow.
With Wraith's legend Adebayo Akinfenwa nearing retirement, we knew we needed to find ourselves a new running back. We're hoping Coach Jones is exactly what we were looking for. Jones went a bit under the radar, but has been steadily settling into the league and should be a solid member of the team for a long time.
Yeah, you got this, Jonesy.
Yeah, man.
Very
Do
nice.
Do
All
it.
right. The Hot Lizzies are up again.
Oh, baby. Here we go.
Smoking.
With pick 35. The Hot Lizzie select.
Blam, blam.
I hardly know her. User, Bauer.
Sick.
My co-GM had to say this. This third round had a lot of question marks for us, but seeing Bauer still on the board made us very happy. Seeing we love having him in Berlin, and every chance to get him back in our locker room is a great one. Yeah, I don't know. I hardly know him.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
Bauer's
Beautiful.
one of the best media users.
Gridiron players?
No. Best users media-wise in the entire league. So
Whoa.
yeah, great pick here.
Best racer in the league.
Racer?
Yeah, he's really good at racing games.
Okay.
He's my favorite racist.
I didn't say
Not
that.
mine
No,
too.
no. With pick 36. Someone else do something. Oh no, it's UC, isn't it? Dang it.
Me
Oh
with
no.
the 36th overall pick
Quick, trade the pick.
in the draft. The Arizona Outlaws select
Oh, brother.
Latravius Ward, SG Vesuvius from the Grey Ducks. Here's what Arizona had to say about this pick. It's always tricky picking at the end of the draft, but we're optimistic that we found a diamond in the rough. Yeah.
Oh, you made it sound like there was more.
I thought there was more.
Give us more.
Nope, that was it.
Sing the song from Aladdin.
I think this guy, he's like a mountain, or he's like a volcano. He's going to explode onto the scene.
Heck yeah, there you go. Why didn't Arizona
Oh,
say
yeah.
that?
Oh, Vesuvius.
What is
nice.
Arizona doing?
God, I would hate to be on that team. Anyway,
Oh.
Sarasota's up next.
Like you can say
Allegedly.
Allegedly, sure.
And with the 37th pick, Sarasota has selected Benny Hanna, user King Tag 1999. What a year. We simply couldn't pass up on the former star and captain of the Shibuya Flying Hams at pick 37. The wide receiver nicknamed Short Stuff has proven time and again that size doesn't matter. We can't wait to see what Benny can do with the great cast of surrounding players here in Sarasota. Welcome, King Tag.
Guys, do you see that?
Yes.
He's widowy hitting the wood.
He sure is. You did
He's
it.
what?
Widowy hitting the witty.
Close enough.
Oh, boy.
All right.
Jeez.
Austin.
Is this Benny Hanna
Dustin-
the West want?
Dustin, you're cool, okay? We like you. You're very cool.
Austin
and
is
hip.
on the clock.
With the 38th overall pick, the Copperheads will select Eric Garrett Serbongo, an offensive lineman.
Bongo.
Is that it?
You got
We hope
notes,
he's
boy?
We hope he's gonna bong all over the other teams and make them go away.
There you go.
That
That's
was-
incredible.
That I would say was horrible, but
Yeah.
Bongo's a lot of fun. Hopefully he sticks around this time.
Garrett Barrett has a lot of merit. Barrett Garrett has a lot of merit.
There you go.
All right.
Second
Okay.
time's the charm. All right,
That's
and
right.
with what I believe is the last pick in the draft.
Allegedly.
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 Is that a leak, actually?
Is it?
Has
how,
to be.
How would that
Probably.
be a leak?
It probably is.
Allegedly.
Nobody else knows that.
Allegedly.
Nobody watching this knows that.
Allegedly.
Yeah. This is allegedly. H.O., get this, man.
New York
Bam.
selects wide receiver Hingle McCringleberry, user Scenic Voyage. And they said Hingle McCringleberry, best known for his overly excessive three-pump celebration, finishes out the draft as New York's third pick.
Maybe this is the one.
There has been one. What Russ is referring to is there have been many a Hingle McCringleberry in the league. Many a Key and Peele reference players. And they have a tendency to flame out quickly.
We want them to succeed.
We would love it if they would succeed, but I would like to point out that this is the last pick in the draft. So
maybe this is the one.
it's a weird pattern. But
Brock Purdy time.
There was one good Hingle McCringleberry. The Butchers took him in the first, and I think they were traded to Berlin later. They actually earned over 1,000 TBE. So
Yeah, they were great player for us.
yeah, maybe this one will also earn over 1,000 and bring glory upon the Key
What
and Peele
CC's saying
names.
is Chicago only values players that reach 1,000 TP. That's kind of sad and crazy, but it is what it is, you know?
Oh, sorry.
Show their true colors.
Russ, do you like it when players don't earn very much TBE?
I like players who are good users.
And also earn a lot of TB.
Cooked. Cooked him in front of the whole league.
Hey, I'm not
On
even
draft
a GM.
night.
I'm not
Cooked
even a
it.
GM.
Yeah, I wonder why.
I stepped down under my own volition.
Yeah.
If you say so,
You value
man.
TPE too much.
Go in a
You
playoff
got
game.
embarrassed too hard.
Oh, no. All right. This is
I'm
getting
trying.
crazy. All right, fellers.
Yeah,
We did a
probably-
great draft.
try.
We should probably
Fantastic
call
job.
it.
Amazing job.
That was the last pick of the draft.
Look, it wasn't a leak. The draft ended.
Yeah, it's almost
We
like I
don't know
knew
that.
that.
Oh, we do know that.
We know all of it. They don't know nothing.
Anyway, congrats to everyone drafted. This was a lot of fun to host. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Make sure if your GMs haven't gotten in
hated it.
contact with you yet, to reach out to them or someone that you think can connect you with them. Thank you guys for helping me out, except for Dustin. It's been mostly fun. So
It was only a good time.
Yeah.
it was only a good time.
And now I get to stay up for the DSFL draft.
They have to stay up.
Leagues.
And
Not
get
gonna
us
sleep
all
Stay
until
done.
up
then?
for till
Leaks.
next week.
All right. If any of you sleep in the next 2 weeks, you're cut.
Leaks.
All right. Thank you guys. Everyone have a good night.
Bye.
All right.
Meow meow.
Bye.